Hey, what's up, everybody? This is the Brotherhood of Dirt. Welcome to the channel. Today I have on tap, as promised, the M12 fuel installation driver. Where is she? See if we'll focus. Looks like model number 2505-20. Now, I went out and bought this myself just because I thought, being a maintenance tech, all these little heads would come in handy. You know, it's an installation tool, and that's what we do a lot of. We install a lot of stuff. And then, come to find out, honestly, and this is my honest opinion, honestly, I don't know where this belongs in my toolbox. I've used the chuck, the 3/8 chuck, which is, it's 3/8. A lot of us like 1/2 inch, but we do have 1/4 inch hex bits that fit into this nicely. But I've used this, and for the most part, I've used that quick hex collet. That's like my favorite thing about this. On the other hand, the right angle and the offset. I mean, I'm a maintenance guy. These aren't designed with me in mind. Not a lot of tools are. The offset and the right angle, haven't used once. That's me, maintenance guy. I will tell you, it does have enough torque. It does have enough power. I thought I was going to hate not having the forward and reverse switch right here, but you kind of get used to it. Just pressing. That's forward. And that's reverse. And if you grip it right, I mean, it kind of fits like a drywall screw gun, if any of you use those. It's got that groove, that little contoured lip right there that your hand kind of snugs right into. And it's not a bad tool. I mean, it just doesn't belong in my toolbox. And I'll show you why. There's several reasons. The head changes, whatever, What I have an array set up over here. What I have in comparison, like I said, I've been using the hex head, mainly using this as a screwdriver for electrical installs. I put in some door handles. So all I've been using is this, primarily, 99.9% of the time. So, in perspective, that would make this a $250 screwdriver that comes with options that I may use. There's no certainty there. It's just something I may use. I may use that chuck. I may use the offset adapter. I may use the right angle adapter. But for now, I'm after that hex chuck. And to me, I have that. I already have a screwdriver. And if I can get this chuck back on single-handedly, we're trying here, fellas. Give me a minute. There we go. Get that chuck on. We'll stand up. Who's going to reach in tighter spaces? We'll move. Chuck the chuck. I mean, I guess the best view is to set her down like that, and then set her down like that. Now, I ask you, who's going to fit in the tighter space if that's what this is about? I know that's not all that this is about. It's an installation tool. It's about having options. But I don't need all the extra chucks, man. They make those 1/4-inch hex bits for a reason. I can pop a 1/4-inch hex bit, twist bit for drilling holes into this, no problem, and it's going to do it. This has 300 inch-pounds of torque, 1600 RPMs, yada, yada, yada. I don't need all that power from something like this. I don't need 300 inch-pounds from a tool like this. I'm not going to be doing heavy-duty driving. This one comes in at about, around 200 inch-pounds. And I'm not sure of the Rippums, but I believe it's about 1,500. So they're close. And trust me, this little guy is torquey as hell. I love Bosch 12-volt tools. They're a great line. They're a true 12-volt platform. They're small, they're powerful, they do what they need to do. But then you say, hey, Brotherhood of Dirt, what about all the attachments? What about the right angle? That's pretty handy. Well, go to Lowe's. Go to Home Depot. $10, $12, under 20. You get a right angle attachment. It might not be as compact, but it does the same thing. Brotherhood of Dirt, what about the offset? How often are you guys going to use this? That's what I want to know. Is it truly that handy for those, 5 or 6 screws a month that I can't get at? Whatever, just my opinion. I also have my workhorse here, my Hilti. And in comparison, it's hard to compare. Go battery to battery. We can stand them up. And this too is a screwdriver with a shorter body. That, maybe, let's go back to this. Maybe if this is such an important tool, and maybe I'm ignorant and I don't know, maybe they should just sell these on a 1/4-inch fucking shaft or whatever you want to call that. And that way we can adapt that to any. That would make a little more sense to me. And maybe they do. I haven't really looked for it because I don't need it. So where does the installation tool belong in my toolbox? I have screwdrivers. I have screwdrivers that are more compact. I have screwdrivers that are powerful enough to do what I need it to do. Again, maybe this isn't targeted towards me. Maybe the audience for this is doing a lot more than I am, because hey, I'm just a maintenance guy. But then, all right, let's see if I can do this again. Let's add on pardon the camera work. Let's get that 3/8 chuck on there. And that completely throws the balance of this tool off. It becomes so top heavy. To me, and just look at how long that thing is, man. Holy Christ. I got a couple other examples. Sorry about the camera work. Again, we'll go battery to battery. I guess that doesn't work, but I'm trying to, I'll have to do the above and below. And there we go again. And that's even got a bit in it that I didn't notice. 200 inch-pounds of torque, 1500 RPMs, battery life that'll kill all other batteries. My favorite 12-volt drill, right there. So, I don't need that chuck. I have this. I mean, that's really no comparison, but I also have that. But look, check it out. If we can. Got shit rolling around everywhere. It's still longer than the Atomic. So maybe I'm misunderstanding the point to this installation driver. Every review I've seen seems to highlight, oh, you'll get into places. You'll be able to do this. You'll be able to do that. You can switch back and forth, head to head. Who the hell wants to do that? I can switch. Where's my screwdriver? I can switch a 1/4 inch bit into this. If I'm drilling and driving, I can switch quicker into this chuck than I can to remove this chuck and to pop on another one. So it's not about speed. Tell me where I'm wrong. What are you guys going to use it for? Where do you benefit having all these heads? You want to keep that loaded with a drill bit off to the side? Go for it. Keep this loaded with your hex chuck? Go for it. We'll do a speed test and how fast I can change between a drill bit and an insert bit. And I think all day this Bosch will win. Look at the Milwaukee screwdriver with the quick chuck. You don't even have to pull up on the collet. It's like the one that comes with this. You just pop it in, shank it out. Takes no time. So to say that you can have everything set up and ready to go when you're drilling and driving, no. This will be quicker. That will be quicker, in my opinion. I have a 3/8 driver. It's more compact. And it has outstanding battery life. What will you do for me, Milwaukee? Maybe if that was magnetic and held bits better. Maybe. I don't know. My point is, I think Milwaukee made this to wow the Milwaukee fanboy masses. I think it was put out to be a tool that everybody had to have. Look at that. Look how cool it is. It swaps heads. You get 4 options. I think they capitalized on the overzealous excitement of Milwaukee fanboys. And that's why you see this tool being spoken about so much. It's kind of a hype tool to me. It's kind of one of those, and I'm sure there's a niche for it in anybody's tool bag or toolbox. I'm sure a lot of you find good use. I'm not saying anything against you guys. I'm talking straight from my heart, and I'm thinking, man, this does not belong in my toolbox. I keep going back. I have my screwdrivers. I have my drill drivers. I have, all this crap. I got, this guy over here. I got my Makita. I wanted to see, and I wanted to test it out, and I wanted it to work out. I thought, man, this would be the perfect tool for what I do, for installing electric and for hanging light fixtures and cabinetry and, installing repairing appliances. I mean, everything I do. We're doing a lot of wall pack heaters right now, so it's drilling and driving and anchoring and all that crap. And I don't use it. I use my Bosch. Is it made well? Of course it is. It's Milwaukee. What concerns me on any tool these days that has a digital control is water and dust ingress. How long are these going to last? All these, none of these have those open electronics. I've had this for like 5 years. I've had this for 5 years. I've had the Hilti going on 4 or 5 years. I've had this like 2 years. I found this on a clearance rack. Crazy. For $89. I said, no, to hell with it, I'll take it. It's Milwaukee. But what about water, dust, crap, ingress in here? Will that eventually affect electronics? I don't know. I'm not an engineer for tools. But that does concern me. And you gotta get used to it. And it doesn't take a lot of time. I mean, it's easy. I go back and forth, but usually go for fun. You'll get it. You'll hit this every once in a while, trying to, it's that muscle memory. But overall, it's a great tool. It just doesn't have any room in my toolbox. I have my right angle adapter. I have my 3/8 driver. I have my screwdriver. I have no need for an offset driver. But hey, Milwaukee, if you're listening, how about we just make an offset driver, package it up like we do our right angle adapters, and sell that. $14. I think you guys knew that your Milwaukee fanboys would rush out and get this just because it looks cool. Maybe you could feel like a Festool owner, which is a horrible thing to say because I'm sure that has nothing to do with it. But come on, look at it. And why this? Why not release a more compact M12 fuel screwdriver? I love those tools. The last one, the fuel one, was huge. Way too big to be a screwdriver. The previous generations, there's a single speed one with the clutch. I have it around here somewhere. I can't find it. Let's see real quick. This video's taking longer than I expected. We just fired a guy, so I got crap everywhere. But I did have that Milwaukee screwdriver to show. I really thought it was in there. Don't you love how I organize my tools? Those are all power tool batteries. Awesome, right? Plumbing gear. I wonder if he took that too. Did I take it somewhere? Hang on, I'm going to set this down for one moment though. Sit tight with me, fellas. I just want to show you what I'm talking about. If I can freaking find it. It was just out here the other day. What did I do with it? Got it. This guy. Why couldn't they just remake this one in a fuel version? More compact, not as heavy, not as bulky, not with 350 inch-pounds of torque. That's what I would have liked to have seen. I mean, this is a great tool. This is great for, light fastening installations, 170 inch-pounds of torque, 500 RPMs. I mean, that has its niche, as I'm sure this does, but this isn't going to replace everything. No way. This is going to sit in a tool bag and collect dust. But I'm sure all you Milwaukee boys out there and anybody else, I'm sure you love it. Tell me I'm wrong. Show me where I'm wrong. Why not make that magnetic, though? Whatever. It's a good tool. Everybody should agree on that. It's solid. It's quality. It's comfortable. It's got the magnets up front, the light, belt clip, battery gauge. It's got all the bells and whistles. Digital controls. I think 16 plus clutch settings into your drill mode. 4 removable chucks, 300 inch-pounds of torque, 1600 RPMs. It's a drill. It's a Picasso. But it doesn't have any place here in the Brotherhood of Dirtland. So, I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. Am I wrong? Am I missing something? Or am I just spoiled by all the other tools that do the exact same thing for $105? $89. I got that, I don't know, in a kit with 3 other tools for $200. That doesn't even matter. This, $70. This, with all the heads, plus tax, $250. $250 screwdriver. That would have paid for both of those. And maybe that one. You get your 2 amp hour batteries. That's great. That came with 2 amp hour batteries when I got it on sale. This I got bare tool. That came with 2.6 amp hour batteries. 3 tools on special, brushed, but Hilti, including a hammer drill and an impact, $200. $50 less than this. So check your pockets, boys. Make sure that's the move you want to make. Well, I guess that's it from the Brotherhood of Dirt today. I got work I gotta do. Quit talking to you guys like you're listening. I appreciate anybody that watches me. You know, all you guys are great. Thanks for the support from the few of you. I'm going to keep going with it. I'm going to keep giving you my opinion. I'm going to keep showing you some stuff. The Brotherhood of Dirt is here to stay. Feel free to join. Stay cool. Be kind. Help your fellow man, guys. We're all in this together. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.